This video is about working out the unit cost or cost per unit size. To do that, what you do is precisely that. You get the cost per unit size by dividing the cost by the size. Unit cost, or the cost per unit size, you get the cost. If we want it to work out in cents per gram, that means you want the cost in cents and the weight in grams. So this costs $3.50 for this bar of chocolate, but we want that in cents. So it's 350 cents divided by the number of grams was 180. The cost in cents per gram will be 350 divided by 180. 350 divided by 180. The cost is 1.94 cents per gram. Now sometimes it's a little bit funny to talk about the number of cents per gram because it's just a tiny amount and it doesn't really make much sense to anyone. Sometimes it might be best to talk about the number of cents per 100 grams. And so to work that out, we need the number of cents. It will be 350 cents. And how many 100 grams have we got? We've got 180. 100, one whole 100, 0.8 of another 100. So we've got 1.8 hundred, if you like. The cost in cents per 100 grams is going to be 350 divided by 1.8. Will be 194 cents per 100 grams. If you want to find the cost in dollars per kilogram, we want to divide the number of dollars it cost by the number of kilograms we got. Now the cost in dollars was $3.50, so we'll write it like that, in dollars. And the number of kilograms that we got, 180 grams, it's not even 1 kilogram, is it? To change grams into kilograms, you divide by 1,000, it's 0.18 of a kilogram. It's going to work out at 3.50 divided by 0.18. Works out to be $19.44 per kilogram. We've got another question over the page. It concerns a value box of 120 biscuits and comparing that with buying a smaller pack which contains 28 biscuits. So one way to compare the two is to work out the number of cents per biscuit that each of them cost. So to work that out for the large box, what we need to do if we want to get the value of it in cents per biscuit, we need the cost in cents will be 890 cents divided by the number of biscuits, 120. Now, I've done this beforehand, you can check me out, but it works out to be 7.4 cents per biscuit. Or you could do it for the small box, which cost $2.40, and we got 28 biscuits in there. $2.40. I've written it in cents though, because I want my answer to be in cents per biscuit. So 240 divided by 28 works out to be 8.6 cents per biscuit. Now in this case, it looks like the large box is best value because it's the cheapest cost per biscuit. It won't always work out that way, and sometimes even if it does work out that way, it's not necessarily best value. Take a look at the bit that follows on. Both packages have a shelf life of 6 weeks. and you estimate that you'll eat 12 biscuits per week. Now that means over the 6 weeks they'll eventually get stale. By that stage we would have eaten 6 times 12, 6 12s are 72 biscuits. Six biscuits per week for 12 weeks, 72 biscuits. Now that's no problem if we're buying them by the small pack. If we're buying them by the small pack with 28 biscuits in there, we'll buy them, they won't go stale, and we can buy another one, and then we can buy another one, and that's gone. They'll never go stale. If we're buying a large one though, from what we've calculated here, they contain 120 biscuits, but by the time we've eaten 72 of them, they'll be stale and we'll probably throw the rest out. So that really means that when you're buying that large box, you only eat 72 biscuits, even though it contains 120. So when we're working out its cost in terms of cents per biscuit, we really should be working out based upon the number that we eat. So for the large box, the value in cents per bit, or the cost in cents per biscuit, is going to be, it's going to still cost us 890 cents, but the number of biscuits that we're going to eat is actually going to be 72 rather than 120. So if we do it that way and we work out its cost, 890 divided by 72, you can check me on this, it works out to be 12.4 cents per biscuit. Now that's more expensive than buying the small packs. So under those circumstances, the small box is better value.